Hello and welcome. Don't change that dial. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the Trixie Show.
Alright, so where were we? Visiting Leyston Fortress. Ah, yes. Alright. So we'll go down the road and take the left split. Boy. Boy, he's like picking on her, doesn't he? You missed. Jesus.
We're good to go!
Good grief. Jesus, that's fine. Josh is in trouble. Fuck.
Not now.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
We're good to go!
Jesus, the other down. No way, we're not down. Yep.
Sorry.
If I can get them down, heal up, and I have a chance on the other guys. Let's go.
Here I come!
Oh no.
Not now. We're good to go.
Oh no.
We're good to go. We're good to go.
Sure. There we go.
We're good to go.
There we go.
All right, we're good to go.
Yeah, let's keep going. Hold that on a minute. Leiston Fortress. Wow, check out the size of this base. It's got to be several times as big as Hawken Gate, don't you think? Yeah, you may be right. It was apparently the primary base of the counter-offensive in the war 10 years ago. Okay, that's pretty impressive. Well, let's go inside and see if we can talk to whoever's in charge. What is it? Nothing. I It's just that you're not acting like your usual timid self. You're starting to remind me of Dad. Oh, come on, it's not like I'm not nervous. But after General Morgan, how bad can it be? I guess you're right. I wonder if he's still at the Hawken Gate. There's no one here. That's strange. There's usually a gatekeeper outside at least. Identify yourselves. Where'd that come from? Probably a speaker. This is Lyston Fortress HQ of Liberal's Royal Armed Forces. This place is off limits to civilians. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave. They sound polite, but... yeah, I think they're just being extra cautious. Can you two hear me? Sorry, but we're not civilians. We're from the Bracer Guild. We're here to discuss the matter of the central lab being attacked. Could we please speak with the individual in charge? Are you actual bracers then? If you don't believe us, you can inspect our emblems. You can see them, right? Indeed, you appear to be the genuine article. However, I regret to inform you that the CEO of this base is currently away. Perhaps you can come back another day. No commanding officer? Well, that sounds sloppy. In that case, anyone from the intelligence division will be fine. We have information that must go to either Colonel Richard or Captain Amalthea. Very well, wait there. Oh, it's like pulling teeth with these guys. Yeah, I wasn't expecting security to be quite this tight here. Whoa. Oh, someone's here at least. Major Sid. Please forgive me for making you wait. I'm Major Sid, Garrison Commander of Lyston Fortress. I'm Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild, and I'm Joshua Bright, also of the Bracer Guild. Bright? Is something wrong? No, nothing. Pardon me. On to business. You mentioned the attack on the Central Labs. I'm very sorry, but no one from the Intelligence Division is currently here. If you'd have a message, I can deliver it for you. That could be a problem. Okay, time to shake things up. And here we found a lead on the airship that took away the professor. What? What? Why do you look so surprised, Major? Oh, it's nothing. We've just been searching for it too. So, what is this lead anyway? Take a look at this. Handed over Dorothy's photograph. This is Lyston Fortress, isn't it? How did you get this picture? Now, no need to get worked up. Look at the top right corner of that picture. Let's see. What the? That's obviously not the silhouette of a military patrol ship, is it? And it's a spitting image of the airship that took away the professor. Indeed, this is a grave matter. Thank you for your cooperation. I'll send a report to the Intelligence Division right away. Hey, wait a minute. Is that it? It's what it? I mean, don't you think this is weird? Why would the suspect ship be hanging around here? It's embarrassing to admit, but I'm afraid that it's entirely my fault. We've been aggressively searching along the border, so security wasn't as tight at home as it should have been. And if this airship fled to the north, it's possible that this whole matter may have been a plot by the Empire. Really? I'd like to know just one thing. Where exactly are all the intelligence personnel right now? That's classified. I'm sorry I can't say more. Okay now, maybe it's just me, But don't you think this all kind of smells a little funny? I know. But without any concrete evidence, pursuing this lead won't do us any good. Yeah. Huh? What the? What? Why did it stop short? What? Did that phenomenon start up again? Joshua, that's... Yeah, I think that's exactly what we needed. It seems I've let you see us at our worst. It looks like the gate mechanism isn't in the best of conditions. Indeed. That's a real problem. Maybe you could get some folks in the central labs out to repair it. I'll bet that someone like Professor Russell could have it good as new in no time flat. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. You two maintain post here until it's back in working order. Be sure to keep any careless civilians away. Sir, yes, sir. Understood, sir. That said, you two can be on your way. I'll be certain to take that photograph to intelligence. Now, if you'll pardon me. You heard this, man. This area's off limits. Be on your way. Alright. This is an orbital blackout. Somehow I find it hard to believe a word that guy said, especially if that little malfunction what we just saw is what I think it is. Yes, it was probably that same phenomenon, which would mean the professor is being held prisoner inside. Shh, Estelle, this isn't the place to be discussing that. Okay. For now, let's get back to Zeiss and see what Kalika has to say. If we have the chance, we can call for the lab chief. I just can't believe that Professor Russell is at Leiston Fortress. Are you absolutely certain? Miss Dorothy's photograph and the shutdown of orbital power in the gate. These two things combined make the conclusion inescapable. But the Central Factory and the Royal Army have always had excellent relations. And now I'm expected to believe this? It's not as if the internal command structure of the military is all run by a single entity. The people who attacked the factory were seen escaping, and they looked like Royal Guardsmen, and that in itself is a clue. Oh, and that would mean... the Royal Guardsmen are being set up? My thoughts exactly. This may be some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army. This is unpleasant to think about. But how could the professor get caught up in something like this? Sounds like you found a lead on our friendly neighborhood criminals. What? Agate! Good to see you back on your feet. Yeah, I just woke up a few minutes ago. It was a little weird waking up in a strange place after being put to bed like some baby. Oh, for the love of... Everyone was worried about you, alright? Are you sure you're okay with moving around so soon? Yeah, sleeping so damn much didn't give me any other option than to recover. I'm feeling pretty much back to normal. But Agate, you should probably rest more. You just got the poison out of your system, and the doctor said... I just said I'm fine. I've been training for years. It's not that rough on someone like me. Alright, I get it. I won't overdo it or anything until I'm back to normal. Is that cool with you? Okay. Damn kids. Even the mighty Agate is no match for Tita. I guess it's hard to say no to someone who's kept a constant vigil over you and nursed you back to health. Shut up. Getting back to the point, it looks like a lot's been going on while I've been out of commission. Mind filling me in on the details? Sure. Estelle explained that all signs pointed to Professor Russell being held captive at Lyston Fortress. I still can't believe that Grandpa's in there. I wouldn't have thought those goons in the black clothes were army types either. And suddenly I'm feeling better than ever. What say we go and settle our debts right now? Settle our debts? Ain't it obvious? We sneak into Lyston Fortress. We bust the prof out, and they'll never know what hit them. Okay. Like settling everything in one big stroke. I'm afraid it's not that simple. The Bracer Guild has a long-standing policy of non-intervention when it comes to a nation's military. Article 3 of the Guild Code, bracers and not involvement in military or political matters. A bracer will recognize the nation's sovereignty and may not interfere with nor arrest any person of national, military, or political standing. Or, to put it more simply, as long as the army is playing dumb about this, our hands are tied. Oh, you've got to be kidding. No way. That doesn't make sense. You mean that we can witness a crime, but if it's done by a soldier or a politician, we just have to pretend we didn't see anything? Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2 of the Guild Code, bracers and their duty to the people. In the event of an unjust imperilment of citizens, the bracer's sworn duty is to bear the responsibility for the citizens' safety. Do you understand the significance of this? I see. The professor's not a politician or a soldier. He's a civilian whom we're sworn to protect. So then, the rest hinges upon you, Mr. Murdoch. In this case, we're obligated to oppose the Royal Army and save Professor Russell. Will you help us? Stupid question. The factory needs him. Hell, all of Liberal needs him. Go and get him. Mr. Murdoch, thank you. No need to thank me. I owe Professor Russell for all he's taught me. And so we have adequate justification to proceed. Bracers Agate, Estelle, and Joshua, you are hereby ordered to proceed to Lyston Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. It is not as above board as you may be accustomed to, but it is the request of the Bracer Guild nevertheless. Now you're talking. Acknowledged. Bring it on. If we're doing this, we have to figure out how we're getting in there. Lyston Fortress is pretty damn famous for being impossible to break into. That's true. It's easy to say we're going to do it, but putting it into practice is going to take some serious planning. There has to be some way of getting inside. Unfortunately, the security there is nigh and perfect. Approaching from the lake would likely be impossible, since it's monitored by a network of orbital sensors. I figured as much. And a frontal assault would be tantamount to suicide. Hey, Mr. Murdoch? You know that orange airship that goes to Lyston Fortress? Yes, that's the Lignit. It makes periodic stops to inspect the equipment at the fort to make sure it's performing properly. Is there any way we could sneak into the fortress on it? No, all the crew members go through a thorough security check as soon as they land. It'd be impossible to just sneak away. How about stowing away the cargo? No good. Each container is scanned with a biosensor for living creatures, and they check each and every one. Plus, those sensors were designed by Professor Russell himself. They can even pick up one little mouse and a huge mass of stuff. Well, damn. Oh! What is it, sweetie? Don't you remember? Grandpa's invention, from when I was showing you around. Let me think. Aha! We were helping with experiments on a new type of ordnance, right? Yeah. It produces a force field that can disrupt the biosensors. We've already tested that it works, so everything will be fine. Really? I had no idea the professor had ever made anything like that. Where's this device then? I guess it must be right where he left it, in his laboratory. Then we have no time to lose. Hurry and retrieve this device. In the meantime, I will gather and collate whatever data I can on Leiston Fortress. Got it. Thanks. I'll leave the arrangements of a delivery via the Leibniz to you, Mr. Murdoch. Alright, I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready. Alright, so what do they have? Active HP2 defense 2, hit 2. I didn't know that was going to come up again. Hit 3. Nope. time no see. Hey, it has been a while. Who's this? Remember that kid who's looking for that piece of quartz and rollant, don't you? Remember we took a quest to find a while back? Are you helping your mother? Yeah, a little. I've got to get back to Calvert. You know, once my sisters get a little bigger, I'm getting out of this place. I'm going to get into the central factory and start at the bottom and learn to build airships. I'm good with my hands, so my mom ought to understand. Wow, good for you. That's a pretty big ambition. No kidding, I got my whole life ahead of me. Well, I should get back to helping out my mom. I got 4 little sisters, you know. Real little. Okay then, good luck. Yeah, good luck to you guys too. Alright, so got that taken care of. The only thing we could do is get him a better... Alright, now we need ingredients. Alright, this all. That's where we were. I thought there was another place to buy ingredients here. That's her house. This is just these people. I guess there's not another place. I could have sworn there was another place. Now where's the thing? It's gotta be here somewhere. It's gotta be in there. Grandpa usually saw stuff in his old inventions. Eccentrical coupe, but whatever. Let's just find the damn thing. Oh. Found it. That's the orbit that was in our experiment, alright. So can we use it? I think so. If everything performs to specs, then I'll keep it up a biosensor from working right. Okay. Alright, back to the guild then. Kalika's probably finished collecting intel on Fort Lyston by now. Oh, here it is. Jesus. I knew there was someplace. Shit. Alright, where are we? We were at Marble Steak. Alright. Recipe book. Go. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Hot fried chicken to go. Go. To go. To go. To go. That's near the statue. And around the corner from the guild. It's so obviously hard to find. We're back, Kalika, and we have the device. Yay! We're back, Kalika, and we have the device. I have also finished my preparations. Now, what I'm about to show you is not to be spoken of to anyone else. Receive the Lyston Fortress map. Heh, well, would you look at that? These are the schematics for Lyston Fortress. Wow, it sure is big. And Grandpa's in there somewhere. Isn't the layout of a fort a military secret? How'd the guild get its hands on it? The guild has ways of obtaining information. It's best you not know. The Racer Guild is a much more complex organization than it may appear, and you would do well to remember that. Oh, okay. I don't think I need to remind you that this is an exceptionally unique case. Relations between the Army and the Guild have traditionally been excellent and liberal, even relative to other surrounding nations. It is absolutely crucial that we not cause any ill will. The Guild can ill afford hostilities with the Army. Do I make myself clear, Agate? Yeah, I guess. But if I see the men in black clothes, they're going to have a hot date with the business end of my sword. Soldiers or not, I've been looking for them so long now that I think they'd be offended if I didn't kick their asses. Do what you must. I just ask that you take no lives. Estelle and Joshua, legally I should not entrust a task like this to a junior bracers. Whoa, wait a second. I don't like what you're driving at. We're already a part of this. Please allow us to see it through to the end. I thought you might say that, and I don't intend to stand in your way. But it must be said that you answer to Zeiss. As such, if the worst comes to worst, I will accept full responsibility for your actions. You needn't worry. Kalika. I'm sorry, we've caused so much trouble for you. Now then, Tita, since you're not a bracer, I have no authority over you. But you are truly set in your course? Yes, ma'am, I am. What? What's this all about? You don't mean. I'm the only one who knows how to operate the device. So, I'm going with you. What? Well, it is a very complicated orbit. I'm sorry. I don't want to cause any trouble, but I have to go too. You've got to be shitting me. Listen, Pipsqueak, I ain't hearing this crap. What the hell are we supposed to do with a kid on a mission this dangerous, huh? But you need me to operate the device. And forget that idea. We'll find another way to sneak in. Alright, enough. Lighten up. Why are you so damn stubborn? You want to run that by me again? Tita's ready, and she said she wants to help. And her help will make it easier for us to sneak in. All that improves our chances of getting the professor out safely. I want to know why you're so against it now, of all times. You little... Have you even thought about her being a civilian? And a kid besides? And you're okay with putting her in danger? I don't like it any more than you do, but we'll keep her safe. We're bracers. That's our job. You sure talk a big game for a rookie. And what does experience have to do with this? Bracers aren't the only ones who feel that some people are worth protecting. Isn't supporting that ideal what we're supposed to be all about? Stella, Joshua, Agate, I'm sorry that I make you so mad, but my grandpa is everything to me. All I want is for him to be okay, so I'm going to do everything I can to make sure he is. Besides, you helped me when I needed it, so let me do the same for Estelle and Joshua, and for you. I swear that I'll be good, and I'll follow orders. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, sweetie. I didn't realize you'd put so much thought into this. I don't buy it. If you really want to help us out that badly without getting in our way, then follow orders and stay here. You got it? But we really don't have any other way to get in there. I'd rather not do this. Truth be told, I can think of a few thousand things I'd rather do, but I'll let it slide this once. Thank you, Agate. You got no reason to thank me. You fall behind, you get left behind, just so you know. Alright. I swear one of these days, by the goddess, you're a jerk. Why can't you just be nice and appreciate what she's saying? Settle down, Estelle. He's just the type who speaks, colorfully when he's embarrassed. It's a defense mechanism. Both of you, shut it. Now, I trust that the matter has been settled. The Leibniz will soon be ready to set off. When you're ready, please proceed to the airfield. Will do. Later, Kalika. Take care of talking with the Army for us. I have appropriate responses lined up should they decide to question us. Adios keep you. Please be careful. I've been waiting for you. Is everybody ready? Yeah, we can go anytime. Is the Leibniz ready too? Yeah, you were lucky that last-minute military order came through like that. We were just about to head out to Leiston Fortress. We can take off anytime. Anytime? Won't it be hard to leave without, you know, the ship? Estelle, look down. Oh. Do we have to, jump? No, we don't. What? What the? What's happening to the flight deck? What? You know? This place has got enough secrets built into it to blow your mind. To be honest, Agate, I don't know how much more mind I have left to blow. You probably have more left than I do, so. And all of this, it's all, I know, it's all Professor Russell's handiwork, right? See, your grandfather is something else. I couldn't agree more. Thanks for waiting, guys. Sir? Howdy, Tita. I already heard everything from Murdoch. Hard to believe what happened to the professor. I guess it's up to us to help him out of it. Thank you. Yeah, we owe you. Not at all. I'm the one who owes Professor Russell. Okie dokie. We're ready. Are we ready to lift off? Alright, let's load up. We're off to Leiston Fortress. Please, bring Professor Russell back home safely, and take care of Tita. Sir, no sweat. Let's go then. I'll be counting on you, Racers. Hey, wait! Whoa, head rush. Dorothy? Oh, Chief! We're still on crew aboard that last ship? That's right. How did you know? The guild tipped me, and there's big trouble brewing if what my editors told me rings true. I wanted to let them know before they left. What kind of trouble? I shudder to think how much worse the situation could get. Well, this is totally off the record, but it seems some members of the Royal Guardsmen and Grand Cell were just arrested for treason. What? This is the container where you'll be hiding. Where you'll all be hiding. I hope all of you are real close friends. It's going to be a tight squeeze for 4 people. Really? It looks big enough. It's only half as big inside as it looks. Gotta have cargo in there for camouflage's sake. Think of yourselves like the filling for a donut. That's not encouraging. We'll be fine. It's all a matter of how you approach the situation. It'll get the job done, but I wouldn't want to take a vacation in there. Oh, right. Say, man, you got any orbment facilities here or anything? I'm a little off kilter, so I want to change things up. We have an onboard factory of sorts. You're welcome to make use of it. I'll go too. My orbit could use a little tune-up after all it's been through. This way, I get... alright. Lyston Fortress is a 30-minute flight from here. It won't be too comfortable in that container, so you gotta get some rest while you can. Sure thing. Thank you. Professor Russell picked by the Royal Army. This changes so many things. They notice the container's fake. It'll ruin the rescue and expose our troops. I've got to concentrate. We're being swept north-northeast. You son of a... Hurry up and get us back on course. We need play rounds putting Professor Russell at greater danger. Just shut it, old-timer. I can't concentrate with you barking in my ear like that. Like I can tell we were caught in the wind. It's you that's causing me to lose my focus, old man. And now he's gone. The catcher sheep not telling us sooner didn't help either. Show a little trust. Very well then, let's see your combat orbit. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. This isn't... But wow, you just light up all around some new gadget. Oh, not the back, but not the sides. Didn't think it would matter going out the sides, but I end up on the back anyway. It's been a really long time since I was on an airship. No kidding, we didn't exactly have time to go sightseeing on the Sky Bandit ship. Not that this really compares. We're in an exponentially more dangerous situation now than we were at that point. We need to stay alert. There's no telling what might happen. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around the idea of something like this happening in Liberal, though. It still feels like the start of something really big. My thoughts exactly. Sky Bandits and those men in black that were manipulating Mayor Bruin behind the scenes. If we can learn more about them, we might be able to get a solid lead. Not to mention why Dad disappeared like that. Yeah. Well, while we're saving the professor, we can look around for clues. Oof, okay, this ought to do it. The metal part of the slot connectors got loose. Anyone ever tell you you're a busybody? I wanted mods that simple I could do them myself. But hey, thanks. You're welcome. Oh, by the way, how are you feeling? I hope you don't feel all yucky. Yeah, I'm fine. You really don't have to worry. If you really want to worry about someone, worry about yourself. Now's the time to back out if you still want to. Hi. Don't get me wrong. I ain't telling you not to come. It's just, aren't you scared? Huh? Even though we're doing this for the old man, we're still breaking into a military base. Most kids would piss themselves at the idea of doing something this major. So how come you're all carefree about it? Well, I'm really scared out of my mind. But I have Joshua and Estelle with me. And you're here too. Not being alone makes it easier, so I don't have to think about how scared I am. Maybe that's a little stupid. A little? Try incredibly. Anyway, worrying is just a waste of time. Sorry. Can I ask you something? Where'd this come from? I was just wondering, who's Misha? How do you know that name? You called me that when you were poisoned. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything that. Nah, it's nothing I'm ashamed of. Misha's my kid sister. Oh wow, you're a big brother? How old is she? Older than me? Well, sort of. I guess she'd be around your age. I guess you haven't seen her in a long time? Work keeps me busy. I only go home about once a year. Oh, poor Misha. What's that supposed to mean? I just think that if I had a big brother, I'd want to be with him all the time. I bet she feels the same way. Really? Well, you might be right. If I was more reliable, maybe I'd be with her. Huh? We'll be landing at Lacey Fortress soon. All bracers to the cargo hold. Looks like it's time. Oh, here you are. Hi, Estelle. Didn't you hear the announcement? We'll be arriving soon. Yeah, I'm all done getting ready. Did you get everything you need, sweetie? Yep, you betcha. I even tested the timing. I think I should be able to handle the biosensor, so leave that to me. Well now, that's encouraging. We're counting on you, Tita. Right. Why don't we head down to the cargo hold? Good, you're here. Looks like you've got everything set up. I'm all done with disguising the container. If you just open it up, all you'll see are these plates that are used for fixing ship hulls. But there's another door on this side, and you can't tell it's there when it's closed. Hey, that's pretty cool. Guess I have to fool the biosensor and allow us to sneak in. So all that's left is for you to pile in. Are you folks ready for this? Of course we are. I was born ready. Okay, then you'll need to get in, one at a time. Once you're all inside, I'll close the hidden door. Understood. I'll go first. Man, this is cramped. If you don't get in exactly right. Estelle, are you okay? I'm fine. There we go. Turn your head this way. Okay. Oh. Joshua? I don't know about this holding this pose. We just got to deal with it. Otherwise, we'll never get all 4 of us in here. Right. Yeah, we have to do this. Next up is Tita. I get you're in the back. We should all fit if we do it that way. Okay, and I go. Oof. Sorry, Estelle. Aw, Tita, you're all warm and snuggly. You even smell sweet. Like fresh milk. Hey, don't hug so tight. I kinda can't breathe. It's not that bad, is it? What? My, what squishable cheeks you have. Estelle, quit playing around. Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Hey kids, make a little room. Oof. There. Is it too cramped? No, I'm okay. I can hold out. Don't be stubborn. If it's uncomfortable, just say so. Okay. Okay, man. I think we're set. Gotcha. I'll close the door. I'll make sure we unload this container ASAP after we land. And from there, it's all on you. Just be patient and stay calm. Good luck, kids. Major Sid, I'm here as per your request. Hello, Chief Gustav. I'm sorry to make you come all this way. That said, however, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to get here so soon. Royal Military is one of my best customers. You folks are always a priority. Not to mention the order sounded pretty urgent. I already finished maintenance on the patrol ship. Did something happen? Oh, nothing significant. Just your usual military matters. Yes, I've heard about the attack on the Central Labs. I've recently come into possession of a clue which may help us wrap up this matter within as little as a few days. Oh? That's excellent news. Professor Russell is one of my greatest inspirations and benefactors. I hope he hasn't been injured. No, you can relax on that score. Oh, how can you be so sure? It seems that the abductors are demanding a ransom for the professor's safe return. That would suggest that he's unharmed, so I don't think that's a concern. I see. Well, it looks like the Royal Armed Forces have this well under control. So are you planning to do another container check today? I trust you, but regulations must be adhered to. Alright, grunts, get to work. Roger that, sir. Roger. Nothing unusual here. Next one. This one's clear. I'm picking up an anomaly on the sensors. Looks like it's alive, whatever it is. What? What is this, maintenance chief? Hey, now, I have no idea. You sure your equipment's in working order? Of course it is. It's a Central Lab-made biosensor. Well, if you say so, it's probably just a mouse or some such. Probably worth making such a fuss over, is it? Regulations are regulations. Surround that container, men. Alright, open it up. Huh? Oh, it's just Antoine. When did you sneak off, huh? Okay, what's the cat? His name's Antoine. He lives at the Central Labs. I guess he sneaked onto the Leibniz. He certainly gave me quite a shock. False alarm, I guess. Yeah? I suppose that one can't blame a cat for being a cat. Hey, you, if you like it here, you're welcome to stay for a while. Hey now, don't try to tempt him. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm getting a cold shoulder. Too bad. Still, that biosensor is a pretty impressive piece of work. If not for it, Antoine would have been packed away in storage. Well, it is of Central Lab make. Alright, men. Check the other containers. Yes, sir. I appreciate your efforts. We'll bring the containers in tomorrow so you can return to the barracks for now. Pardon me, Major. How long is the current emergency command structure expected to last? That's right. We're Army, sir. Why do we have to associate with them? It's not that I don't understand what you're getting at, but it is not the place of a soldier to question the orders of a superior officer. Besides, you never know who's watching or listening. Discretion is a must at all times. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. I feel guilty. Major, I have intel to report. Captain Almathea has come and wishes to speak with you, sir. I see. Very well. I suppose I'll have to see what the little vixen has to say. Ooh, ugh, I can't feel my legs anymore. You okay, Tita? Yeah, just a little fuzzy in the head is all. I'm glad we got the equipment to work. Yeah, nice job. It was a tight situation, literally, but you stepped up. Thank you, Agate. But Antoine showing up like that really spooked me. Yeah, he was right in the next container over. I thought we'd be discovered for sure. I think the chief put him in there on purpose. That false alarm got the soldiers to relax. He kept a cool head, though. It does sound like something the chief would do. Definitely a man not to mess with. Now, we ought to get moving. We're somewhere close to the airship port. We need a plan, or else we'll never find the professor. So Estelle, check the map and tell me which way we should go. Huh? Why are you asking me? Called a test of how observant you are. Time's short, so let's have your answer. Well, color me surprised. Just leave it to me. Great job, kid, but don't get cocky. What's your take, Joshua? I agree with her. Since it's a standalone facility, it's probably the best to make use of the professor's talents. I think you're right. We don't have much time, so let's go check it out. Agate, do we have an exit strategy? Oh, right. The lake on the other side of the airship port has a wharf. Once we get the old man, we can steal a boat from there. Okay, got it. Alright, let's go check out the research area. You stay close, Tita. Oh, okay. Oh, I know them. So they are here. The airship from the tower. I thought they must be military. They look nothing like the regular soldiers, though. They're probably special force here to practice covert ops. It's no wonder. Oh, it's no wonder they're so tough. So is my grandpa in there? It's looking more and more likely. But if we try to take them on here, we're going to have a rough time of it. You're right. If we cause a disturbance, we'll get swarmed by the soldiers inside. Isn't there some way we can get inside without getting spotted? Hey, can't we get in from here? No, there are iron bars over the windows. If we make any noises, it's going to get even tougher. Oh, jackpot. Huh. I really can't thank you enough, Professor Russell. Your work on finding a means of controlling this gospel is of great help. On behalf of the Intelligence Division, I extend my deepest gratitude. I should have known that you're behind all of this. Colonel Richard, Chief of Intelligence. Hard to believe you once served under Cassius. Yes, you and he were friends if my memory serves me correctly. We've been looking for him, actually, although we've yet to pin down his exact location. If you have some idea of where to base a search, we'd be happy to have that information. I don't know. Not that I'd tell you if I did. Well, no matter. If perchance the gospel were to have been delivered into his hands, then I'm afraid it would have presented a problem. However, if he were to show his face now, he would have no means of stopping this current, the Black Orbit, or the gospel as you called it. I just want to know what you plan to do with it. Scratch that. First and foremost, I want to know where you even acquired something that bizarre. I imagine my source would rather their identity be kept a secret. Our intentions, well, they will become evident very soon. At that time, Professor, we'll be happy to release you. All I ask is that you wait. And you're going to just let a witness to your crimes go free? I assume, then, you intend to do something on a grand scale. I'll leave particulars up to your fertile imagination. That said, come the dawn when everything is realized, you will assist in our research. This invention will bring literal riches like none ever before seen. Not interested. Please, Professor, allow him to finish before you give your answer. It would truly be a pity if she were to come into some peril and you were unable to protect her, help her. You'd threaten her to get to me? Tut, tut, Captain Amalthea. It looks like your renowned powers of persuasion were not as elegant as they once were. Pardon me, then. One might say that she has a unique sense of humor. I don't want any misunderstandings between us, but you must understand that we are only soldiers. You have my word that no civilians will be involved. Save for you, of course. So you're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism? Then this black orbit that can shut down orbital power? I see. That's your plan, is it? Pardon me. Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel is presently in a meeting. He wants no interruptions. No, it's alright. Give me a report, Lieutenant. There's been activity in Grand Cell. The White Wings were caught in the net, just as you planned. My goodness. Check and mate. Now, Professor, if you'll please excuse me. Major Sid, see to the Professor and make sure he's comfortable. Yes, sir. Is there anything you need, Professor? I'll get you set up with any of the standard amenities. I'm fine. I used to believe that you are different from the others, that you are a good, upstanding man. Apparently, I greatly overestimated you. My apologies. But you've been abducted by rebels, you see. Rebels against the Queen. Nameless, unknown rebels. Stress that fact, and I might even let you write a letter to your granddaughter. Get out of my sight. As you wish. So Colonel Richard was the man behind all this trouble. Plus, it looks like he wants to find my dad. Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. And who was that masked man? Of course that bastard would show up now. And there he goes. Grand plans. But what will come of them? Now things have gotten interesting. I really wanted to settle the score with him, but I've got a job to do, and that takes precedence. Since the window's a no-go, we'll have to take out the guards. Let's make this quick and clean. Right. Joshua? Hey, you listening? Estelle? Are you okay? Hey, snap out of it. It's not like you to freeze up. Sorry, I just spaced out. Are you sure you're feeling okay? I'm fine. It's no big deal. We have to take out the guards for the entrance, right? Yep. So let's get a move on. I really wanted to be part of the Grand Cell operation, but no, I'm left here, guarding an old man. Grumble. We do so much for the kingdom and for our dream, all in the Colonel's name. Such is the life of the Intelligence Division's Special Ops. I suppose we're the Colonel's eyes, hands and eyes. If you ask me, the Colonel's ass. What? It can't be. Agate Crossner? You're too damn slow. Jeez.
good to go.
Oh.
We did it!
Heh, sucks to be you. It's not fun when someone gets back to making a fool of them, huh? Glad you get to carry a grudge, you know. And now it's a race against time. We have to get the professor out as quickly as possible. Right. One step at a time. So you're back. Enough, I told you I don't want any... Grandpa. Peter, I must be dreaming. Grandpa! Thank goodness you're okay. Sniffle, sniffle. Ah. This isn't a dream. And you lot. Hey, Professor, you don't look like you're feeling so hot. The factory chief Murdoch asked us to come and get you out of here. I'm impressed. You actually seem in here. So much like your father, and that wicked common sense between the two of you. Hey, old man. Sorry to interrupt your little vacation, but we need to get ready for a jailbreak. We don't have a lot of time. Who are you? You look like you came from the wrong side of the barn. I can tell that. At least you have a head like a chicken. A chick? Say that again, you geezer. Nice one, Professor. Grandma, you shouldn't say mean things like that. This is Agate. He's a senior bracer over Estelle and Joshua. Well, now, I had no idea. Come to think of it, I think I've heard Cassius mention your name before. Something about a bad seed who is always skulking about one thing or another, I believe. I'm about this far from wringing your neck, old man. Now, calm down. Professor, we'll have to save the explanations for later. For now, we need to get you out of here. Is there anything you want to bring with you? Can we carry the capital unit? If we leave it behind, I know that these fools will just misuse it again. Understood. Obtain the orbital calculator. I've been using that in my research to find a means of controlling the black orbit. I wasn't able to discern its physical composition, but I did have some success with the control method, which means that these fools will be able to cause that phenomenon to recur whenever they want. Oh, I'm sorry, Estelle and Joshua. I hate that it's being so grievously misused after you went to all the trouble of bringing it to me. Believe me, we understand. With Tita's safety on the line, we can't imagine any of us would have done differently. Besides, it's our fault that you two got caught up in this to begin with. For the love of radios, we don't have time for you to give speeches. If you're all set, then we have to go. Get your asses in gear. Move as fast as the old man's slip disc will let you. Oh, very clever. I haven't let any young man beat me yet, and I'm not about to start now. Come on, both of you. We'll just let you escape. What's that? Guess the jig is up. It appears we have an intruder. Get out there and start searching, men. Platoons 1 through 4 will go to the airship port and the docks and establish a blockade. 5, 6, and 7 will search the barracks, watchtower, and research facilities, respectively. Platoon 8 will accompany me to headquarters. That is all. Move out. Yes, sir. Crap. Here come the soldiers. Looks like they're putting the squeeze on the airship port and the docks. The major knows what he's doing. What else could you expect from the CEO of a fort defense regiment? What should we do? Where do we go? Well, leaving by the docks is going to be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out. Oh boy. Alrighty.
Care for a rematch?
Getting the airship port to the wharf isn't going to be easy. We'll have to find another escape route. I'm pumped to take out special ops. Building's empty. Search the premises. Whoa, did they spot us? Fall back for now. Hey, don't you think it's awfully noisy outside? Sounds to me like someone's breaking in. Say what? Who's breaking in? Nobody's allowed to break in until we break out. Nobody. Easy, bro. You know, your simple little escape plan won't ever... This looks like the dungeon. That's a lot bigger than the dungeon at the Hawking Gate. Huh? What? You guys are... Those punks from before? Well then, long time no see? Oh, okay. You guys are being held here. Or have you been? Hey, we don't need your damn pity. The only thing you're good for is handling a pole air for brains. Gee, I was just trying to be polite. If it'll make you feel better, insult me all you want. Well, what? Don't try and play it cool. I'm assuming you know these folks? They're the capital of Sky Bandits. They hijacked that airliner. I've heard stories about them. They use a very high-powered airship, don't they? I've heard it's of Imperial make, but I'm curious about the specs. Yeah, it's got a top speed of 2,300 cells per hour. Or, I mean, why should I have to answer your questions? My, aren't we petty? Grandpa, I don't think this is the right time wrestling with that kind of stuff. Can we just one damn minute? Why are you bracers here in the first place? Are you the cause of that siren? Well, sorry we intruded. No fair! You're the intruders, right? Hey, let us out of here. That was a surprise. Come think of it, those guys have some connection to the Men in Black, right? They got arrested by Colonel Richard, which means maybe the Colonel's trumping it up as one of his accomplishments. And maybe Mayor Dalmore was used in a similar fashion. Yeah, I somehow just can't seem to muster up any sympathy for him. We're wasting time here. We've got to find another escape route. So we can't go anywhere more. Alright. Alright, so I went in here. I tried going through here. The door was locked. I like have to put outside. I was hoping like... Wait. Oh. I was hoping there was like... You gave me this whole building to come in. Hey, did you find them? No, I've searched the barracks top to bottom. Same goes for the watchtower. All that leaves is headquarters. While we're there, we can report to the major that we've gone over the place with a fine-tooth comb. Uh-oh, I think they're coming this way. Shit, and this is a blind alley, too. Come on, this way. Hey, did you hear something? Yeah, I think it said... this way. There's no time. You don't want to be caught, do you? I don't think I misheard that. We don't have a choice. We might as well give it a shot. Come on, just down the corridor. Hey Joshua, do you recognize that voice? Yes, it sounds familiar. Quickly, get inside. Hey now, this room is... Well, I don't know what he's intending, but we don't have any other choice but to keep going. That was spectacularly close. I knew it! Lock it, just to be on the safe side. Got it. What are you planning? You're the CEO of Lyston Fortress. Didn't Colonel Richard order you to keep me locked up? I'm very sorry about that. He's already seized control of the Royal Army forces by using his position in the intelligence division, and the main generals were given the choice of obeying him or being imprisoned. General Morgan refused to obey him, and as such is currently imprisoned at the Haken Gate. That stubborn old man? This is getting serious. What the hell? I figured things were bad, but not that bad. When did the military structure get that fragile? Unfortunately, observance of military regs has been breaking down ever since the end of the war, particularly since the top brass haven't stopped embezzling and accepting bribes. Colonel Richard just took advantage of the situation. I see, so he was able to make use of the military's existing corruption and weakness to seize control. Precisely. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Colonel Richard as the man in charge of the entire Royal Armed Forces. That's horrible. What about Queen Alicia? Doesn't supreme command of the army rest with the Queen? Mysteriously enough, Queen Alicia has kept silent on the matter. Royal Guardsmen are actually being sought for questioning on suspicion of treason. Treason? Lieutenant Schwartz, too? The attack on the Central Factory has been pinned on the Royal Guardsmen. There's even photographic evidence, as I understand it. Dorothy's pictures. That doesn't sound right. The factory is all messed up and Grandpa was kidnapped. Agate was almost killed. You can't just go around blaming people for something like that. I really don't know what to tell you. You never disobey a direct order from a superior officer. But since I never voiced my objections, the fault still lies with me. I know this will not make up for all I have done, but I was hoping it would go some way to atoning for my actions. You've had a tough time of it, ain't you? Well, if all that you've said is true, then I suppose I can forgive and forget. I've been prepared to brain you with a wrench and soften up that hard head. Pity. I'm sorry. Grandpa, it was a joke, dear. Okay, I've got everything, but what are you planning to do now? Are you planning on hiding us till the heat dies down? No, I have a much better solution. There's a way for you to escape the fortress through this room. Through this room? How? Oh, I get it. There's a secret passageway or something, right? Very astute boy. Whoa. Makes sense for military control room. Not bad. Not bad at all. This emergency escape hatch leads to an underground aqueduct. There's a boat set up there, so you should be able to use it and escape. Legally, even my telling civilians about it would net me 10 years in prison. But even if military regulations won't forgive me, I think Idios probably will. Major. Alright, we'll use it. I'll go down first, then the old man and Tita. Estelle and Joshua, I want you to watch your backs. Got it. Roger that. Farewell, Major. Well, thank you very much. Well then, that just leaves us. Thank you for everything, Major. We're in your debt. You don't need to thank me. To be honest, I was expecting this since the moment I first saw you. What? You mean when we met at the front gate? Yes, as soon as I heard your last name. After all, you are the children of Colonel Cassius, are you not? Colonel Cassius? You mean my dad really had a rank that high? Richard may be a colonel now, but he served under your father back in those days. Your dad was a real hero. It was thanks to his efforts that we were able to defeat Erebonia in the war 10 years ago. Being as you're his children, I'm not surprised that you found out the truth and came to help the professor. Really? But he never said anything about being any kind of military hero. Are you okay, Major? The intruders have been spotted in the dungeon. The last likely place for them to be is Central HQ, sir. Your orders? Crap. Acknowledged. I'll be right there to put the facility on high alert. Come on, we need to go. Okay, excuse us then. Beep. scared the living daylights out of me. What's the deal with the slide? It's like some kind of secret waterway. Come on, let's catch up. Ah, you're here. This way. You're late. What took you so long? So I just got into a conversation about my dad. Sorry for the hold up. You can go ahead and take off. Alright, hang on to your hats. Ooh, we managed to make it out. Looks like it. Looks like they haven't started patrolling over here yet. Major Sid may be keeping them busy, but if we waste any time here, we're probably going to have to deal with the pursuit force. We've got to get the professor somewhere safe, or else. Estelle? Joshua? Oh, it's okay. No need to worry. I promise. We'll be here to protect both of you. No, you two fall back. What do you mean? The Intelligence Division knows my face all too well by now. Same goes for Tita and the old man. But they've got no idea you two are involved. Unless old Sid blabs. So I'm getting out of here and taking them with me. We'll lay low for a while, somewhere safe. Agate. I understand. The fewer people implicated in this, the better. In fact, I never wanted Tita to get wrapped up in this in the first place. When I think about them taking hostages to force cooperation, it makes the most sense for both of us to get out of here. Grandpa. Whoa, wait just a damn minute. How can you ask us to turn our backs on you just to keep ourselves safe? That's totally bonkers. We could never agree to that. Right, Joshua? Actually, I agree with Agate's assessment. What? According to the theory of retreat and cover, the more people there are together, the greater chance of detection, which means that Agate will stand a better chance of helping them get away on his own. I understand how you must feel, but for now, we really need to do what Agate says. But... Nice one, Joshua. Exactly what I was getting at. Now, I need you to be a good girl and withdraw. Wait, I get your idea, in theory. Estelle, you don't agree, and I can see it written all over your face. So how about I send you on an important mission instead? Something I certainly can't do myself, given the circumstances. Huh? First, I want you to go to Grand Cell. Then you must speak with Her Majesty, Queen Alicia, in Grand Cell Castle. I must what? What's this about? The aforementioned Black Orbment. It originally somehow fell into Colonel Richard's hands. He referred to it as the Gospel. Gospel? As in religious teachings? That's certainly an ominous-sounding name. Apparently, this Gospel was taken from the Intelligence Division, but by whom, I couldn't say. After that, I'd wager it was probably sent out in a package addressed to Cassius. However, Intelligence caught wind of our little, blackout from before. They must have realized the Black Orbment was involved, and here in Zeiss. I suspect that was their true objective in attacking the factory. They came to retrieve this Gospel. Really? I see. That explains a lot. Colonel Richard has some kind of plan to use it in the capital. Unless I miss my guess, something very bad is coming. Her Majesty must be informed of this at once. You mean the shutdown of orbital power? No. Perhaps if it's used... I'm sorry, anything more I say would be pure conjecture. Regardless, the Queen must be made aware of this Gospel as soon as possible. I'm more concerned with that than with my own escape. I swear, when you put it like that, I feel like a jerk for wanting to say no. If you'll allow us, we'll accept your request. I appreciate it. Estelle, Joshua, we've got to part ways for a little bit, Tita. I'm sorry, I'd hoped that we could stay together. No, you don't have to apologize. You've just helped me so much. And you treated me like a little sister. Thanks for helping my grandpa. And thank you for being my friend. I love you both. I love you too, sweetie. I wish we could take you with us. Thank you so much. Parting is such sweet sorrow and all that, but we have no choice. Maybe you can save the tears for when we see each other again, you know? You can be a real jerk. But I guess this is where we part ways too. A lot's happened, but you've taught us so much by letting us work with you. Thank you, Master Agate. Don't call me that, it creeps me out. Look who's embarrassed. Bah, you really are your father's daughter. Hey Joshua, don't let her get too out of control, you hear me? She's not half bad in combat, but there's more to being an adult than just that. Not that's any of your business. Just leave her to me. You take care as well. Take care of Tita and the professor. I will. Alright then, let's get a move on. Farewell, children of Cassius. Stay safe, both of you. You too, Tita. Adios be with you. And be careful out there. Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. Chapter 3, The Black Orbment, end.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of The Trixie Show. Don't forget to subscribe, like, or even join Miss Trixie for all the upcoming shows.